Okay, we should be live. Let's see what's going on. YouTube. Where are we? Are we all here? Hello, Dan. Can't wait. How's it going? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Welcome to this stream. Literally, we're talking about loneliness and autism and loneliness in general. Let me move the studio light so we can shed some light on this subject. Hey, how y'all doing? Good to have you here. You can hear me, you can see me. If you're here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button here on YouTube so that, people know that this video is worth watching. Yo, you can hear me fine. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Okay, good, sweet. Mira, how's it going? Cool. Good to have you all here. Right, guys, before we get talking about this video, I just want to tell you that CHEWIGEM, if you guys didn't know, I did a video on chewable jewelry for autism about a month or two, no, maybe about 3 months ago, maybe, God, ages ago. And it was a company called CHEWIGEM that make chewable jewelry for kids and adults. So basically, it's stuff that you can wear around your neck. I actually have these. The last ones they gave me were these ones, which are dog tags. And I use these dog tags to kind of like put on my neck, and they're chewable and they're BPA free. I don't know why I said 3 then. So basically, they sent me these 2 other items because they're now available in Canada and the USA. So they sent me this thing, which is like an infinity kind of ring thing with like this ball in it, but super durable, super chewy. Every time I have these, I just want to like chew them completely to bits. And then they sent me this other one, which is like a laced kind of. Let's have a look here. It's kind of like tubes, these like hollow tubes, but they're really squishy and chewy, and they're on this lace that you can put around your neck or like attach to your bag or something, and basically you can chew on these as well. So I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with these, where people kind of like chew their clothes or whatever, or chew other items. So CHEWIGEM do these like chewable chewable jewelry for people. If you want to get your hands on them, there's a referral link for the US and Canada in the description of this video. If you just scroll down, there will be the links are in the description there. One says CHEWIGEM USA, the other one says CHEWIGEM Canada, and go check it out because they're awesome. There's 2 different links though for Canada and USA. There's also a UK link, but that's just that's not. I didn't want to advertise the UK when I was just talking to you guys about the fact that it launched in the USA and Canada, and that's cool. But if you are interested in getting your hands on the ones from the UK, if you go to the aspieworld.com, on the right hand side of the actual web page, you'll see a little thing that says chewable jewelry, etc. So you can click on it there. Okay, guys, so that was a little introduction from me up to CHEWIGEM in the USA and Canada. I found it very, very helpful. Like I said to you guys, I take these dog tags everywhere I go, and they're just the best. So that was super awesome. Okay, so let's get on and talk about it. Hey guys, how's it going? When anyone ignores, it hurts. Aspie wouldn't show up. Whoa, a lot of people feel lonely. Yeah, I'm here, guys. I'm here. Okay, so basically I want to talk about loneliness because, like, I was inspired. I seen a video today, and it's all about loneliness, and it inspired me about a time in my life that I wanted to talk to you guys about and have that conversation with you. Basically about feeling lonely and stuff. So loneliness is quite an interesting one. It's unhealthy. Like when it gets to unhealthy levels, it's super unhealthy. It actually if it becomes destructive. So if you're quite lonely, you're more susceptible to things like cancers and illnesses. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but it's absolutely true. And your brain starts kind of like acting differently. And also it's twice as dangerous as obesity. And loneliness also is like, feeling the damaging effects of loneliness is like smoking a pack of cigarettes every single day. So this is why it's very, very important that we discuss this topic of loneliness, because I feel like there's loads of things that we could do to overcome that. It's debilitating. It is. Hi Dan. I feel lonely around groups of people. Yeah, definitely. So loneliness is it's a self-experience. So loneliness happens from someone's experience. So you could be in a party or you could be around loads of people and you'll still feel lonely because it's a self-experience. Now, humans are a line of hunter-gatherers. So we've always come from a line of commune type communities and socialist societies where we work together. So we're inside a group of people that work together. So basically, we all have roles to play within a society that moves it forward. And this comes from when we were hunter-gatherers, we'd be born into a group of maybe 50 to 150 people, and we'd be with those people for the rest of our lives, and that would be that community. And we'd move in those groups. And one of those things that would happen was we'd feel part of that community, and our brain would feed off that signal of being socially accepted within that group. So we'd never feel lonely. And the reason that loneliness exists, or that feeling of loneliness exists, is to protect ourselves from being ostracized from that group, because it's not the feeling that if we don't keep up with the group, so what, we'll do our own thing. The problem is your brain looks at, say, if we're not keeping up with the group and we're not feeling socially accepted and we're not feeling kind of part of something, we're outside that group, which is a dangerous zone. And basically your brain just looks at us as if to say, well, we're outside of the social circle of the hunter-gatherers, we're not accepted, this is dangerous, and it starts eating away at your mental health. And that's kind of how loneliness will attack your system. That's why your brain kind of like strives for social interaction and socializing and things. And this is why we have the idea of socializing. That's why people like hanging out with friends and having that support mechanisms, because when we work as a team, our brain rewards us. And also need companionship. Yeah, well, definitely companionship comes in the form of the fact that we work as a community. And this is a fascinating subject, actually, because I always said that we're not competitive by nature, because we work together, and working together is not competitive. Because I don't like, sport, like competitive sports. I don't like it. And a lot of people say, like, you have to have competitive sports, that's how we exist. And I said, well, if we exist as a competitive species, then there would only have been one of us living, and then we would have killed everybody else because we'd have been the strongest, bestest at that thing. And then everybody else would have died. We'd have one human, and then they would have died because they wouldn't have had any offspring, because they would be too competitive, with everything. So we are definitely social animals. The problem we have with autism is that it impacts our abilities for socializing. It makes those things hard, like looking people in the eye, understanding body language, the unwritten laws of social cues, social interactions, like gestures. All those things are difficult for people to grasp. Not everybody with the autism spectrum condition will experience this, but most people, I'd say a good 95%. So, that's basically the gist of it. Now, if you guys can relate to what I'm saying here, give me a thumbs up. I want to tell you that all my intelligence gone away due to other people because I live in depressed. Yeah, that's another thing, right? So loneliness can cause depression. It can feed anxiety, and it also makes you sick. It actually has a physical effect on the body. It also know that my partners live hundreds of thousands of miles away, but they do what they busy lives. How, despite not being able to visit regularly, big love to them. Good thing I'm part of the 5%. So that's the thing. So people who have an autism spectrum condition want to socialize. They want to have those interactions, because our brains are like biologically programmed binarily to do that. It wants us to socialize because it wants us to be part of that group, because it knows that when we're part of a group, we can share seeds and hunting tools and push ourselves forward, and we're surviving, ready to make the offspring. That's the idea of the evolutionary status of legacy. Now, one second, I'm just going to take a drink. I'm not an anthropologist or a paleontologist. I'm actually a chemist, but I know these. I know this data because it's kind of like how primitive man kind of existed. So this is the difficulty you've got. Someone with ASD wants to go out and socialize and make those friends, but has difficulty connecting the communicative part of it, which causes all kinds of crap, and that rubbish then reflects negatively on you and your life, and it sends you into a downward spiral. Like we were saying earlier, it makes you lonely, can cause depression and then anxiety and other kind of mental health conditions, which are kind of going to come along with an ASD diagnosis anyway. But even more so, it's even more pushed when you're feeling in a compromised position, like loneliness. Is hosting a live stream lonely? Hosting a live stream isn't lonely, because I got you guys to talk to, which is quite interesting. Dan, what's the best game to play with autism? I say Minecraft and Fortnite. I wish I could find another autistic to stay home mom. I'm autistic mom of 3. I don't do well with other mums because they don't understand me. There must be autism mum groups on the internet. There has to be. I have a cat. Just wanted to, yeah. See, dog animals, they're all awesome. But human interaction, that human kind of state of wanting to do more, like wanting to be a part of the team, and push themselves forward as a society. That's something that's very, very interesting. Now, I've experienced loneliness, because this is what I was going to talk to you about, is my experience with loneliness. So I experienced loneliness in a crazy big way, and it was the first time I've had sisters, like, and their friends coming over, and my parents are really cool about like wanting to make sure I had everything I wanted. If I did make friends with anybody, they'd come over and we'd hang out. So in my life, I've had a really busy household. So I'm the youngest of three children. So I had my dad, who is a musician and entertainer. So he'd always have his friends coming over and they'd practice music and performances and whatever in the house and all that stuff. Let me know if we're back. Am I still buffering? Let me know if we're still buffering. My son, 38 years, is extremely lonely, but because what's going on? Okay, guys, are we back? Are we stopped buffering? Let me know if we're back. Okay. Okay, guys, I think we're back. Guys, give me a thumbs up if we're back. Okay, cool. Right. Okay. So like I said, I'm the youngest of three children. So I've always been in a household that's really, really busy, and it comes from the fact that like my dad is like a singing entertainer, so we'd have entertainers back, in the house. They'd practice kind of like performances and things like that. And then my mum always had like friends who or mums or like family members who'd come around to the house, and then my brother was super social. He's like this very outgoing, kind of guy, and he'd always have like people, his friends hanging out in the house. And my sister was kind of like that as well. She really liked to socialize and was like super into like just having friends over and doing like typical stuff. So yeah, so I always had like this experience of growing up where there's always loads of people in the house, and so I had a room that was full of like toys I used to line up all the time. Star Wars toys were my specific interest at the time. So I've always grown up in a very busy environment, a house full of like people and things like that. So I didn't actually get any issues with loneliness when I was a kid. So I always had my brother and sister there. So when I moved out of my parents' house into this house with Naomi, my girlfriend, it was the first time I was ever like in a house any one time on my own. So when like Normally went to work, I was in the house on my own, and it was like really weird. So I just done a degree in chemistry and finished that, and then I was setting up to want to do YouTube full time. So I set up to do my YouTube channel, and this is going back maybe a year ago, and I sat, I remember sitting in this office here in our house on my own, like, all day from like 8 o'clock in the morning until like 5:30 in the afternoon, just thinking, oh my god, like I'm just sitting here on YouTube doing this. So I had this going for me where all my friends who I was friendly with, who I didn't have to strive to learn social interactions with and social communication with, because I already known them for years. I've been in high school with them and stuff. They all were all at work during the day, so I couldn't see those because they are proper like jobs, like typical like 9 to 5 jobs. And then my family, again, they didn't live in the same house anymore, so I didn't see those. And then it was just me sitting in the office trying to create stuff. And I liked creating things. I liked being on my own and having my own mind to create. But the problem was, I then faced being on my own for large amounts of the day, like hours, like maybe 8 hours a day. Now this came with a caveat, and that caveat was I was making YouTube my job, so I was working, so I had to do it every single day to make this work. But at the same time, I was just completely on my own. So yeah, so doing YouTube forced me into this lonely, I don't know, state of of awareness. And then so I remember Naomi came home from work one day, and I was just like really upset, and I said to her like, look, I feel really lonely. Like I feel like you know I don't see my friends in the evenings because they want to be with their families, and they've been working all day, and my band had taken a hiatus because my guitarist moved away, and then I was on my own during the day and trying to be creative and get motivated to do stuff, and I was on my own, and you need people to bounce ideas off. And then Naomi would come home, and she'd be tired, and we'd just have like dinner and just sit down and like watch a little bit of TV, but there was no real like going out and doing stuff. And then on the weekends you're going to see family and stuff, but you weren't really having that like friend relationship. So I felt super lonely, and it lasted for about 2 or 3 months. And I remember it vividly because I got really depressed. So the byproduct of like being really lonely is I got really depressed. My mood just hit rock bottom, and I did a video specifically on having an experience of depression. And I did that video and I put that out because I felt like that was very, very interesting to share with everybody. So hold on, I'm just going to take a drink, guys. Sorry, I'm not feeling too great, so I've got to take my throat is kind of sore and dry. This is a 2.2 litre bottle of water that I try and get through every single day. It's awesome. I think anxiety is a huge part of loneliness. Yeah, so this is the conundrum. So you happen to work on your own in your office, in your house, right? Because our office is on the ground floor of our house. We got like a 3-story house. Bedroom's right at the top. The middle is like living room, dining room, balcony, stuff like that. And then at the very bottom, we just got the office and a couple of like a toilet and like utility rooms and stuff, which is crazy because like it's really lonely. So even when Nomi's in the house, she's on the second level, watching TV or whatever. So I was in the office on my own, and all my friends are at work, everybody's at work. So I was like, well, who am I going to talk to? And I couldn't go out and make new friends because we all know those issues of like, how do you make new friends? Someone on an autism spectrum condition, it's difficult to make friends. But I have a formula for making friends that I now have created. I'm going to do a video on making friends for autism. That is definitely coming. It may come this week. It depends. I don't know if maybe high functioning autism or making friends is coming this week. There's 2 videos I'm working on, so either one of those may come this Thursday. So basically, I was just completely shook, and the only way I was able to rock out of this is that I started playing music again with my friends in the evenings once a week, and that kind of rocked it out. And then I messaged my friends on Facebook, and then when they were able to, they'd message me back. So rather than me having like this instant conversation and have like this staggered conversation, which worked really, really well, but it still caused me to feel lonely, and that loneliness was an unusual feeling. I'll talk a bit about working environments in a second. The loneliness feeling was like utter despair. I mean, that's the only way I can explain it. It was like I felt like there was no way. I didn't know. I felt like there was no end. I felt like I'd lost everybody who I used to hang out with, and no friends to talk to. I couldn't talk to anybody. I felt like me and the dog were just having these lengthy conversations and getting nowhere, and that was very much a unappealing mental state to be in, because obviously you're compromised with your ability to kind of go along that long. So I don't do okay. So working environments. So talking about the working environments, it can be. Look, we said before, right, that even if you're in a room full of people, you can still have a lonely experience, because lonely is a self experience. I was wondering, is there a way to actually stop feeling so lonely? I feel like there are ways to stop feeling lonely. And what happens is, I feel like, when we're happy, you perpetuate happiness, because when you're feeling happy and you're feeling on top, you want to do more to be on top more, because happiness feeds happiness. The problem you have is when you hit a lonely state of existence, it feeds loneliness. So it pulls you back and pulls you back more and pulls you back more. And by pulling you back, it feeds itself. It's kind of like a monster. So how do you overcome that? Well, the first thing you need to do is reach out for help. So the first thing I did is I said, hey, Nomi, I feel lonely. You know, and you feel like an idiot. Like I feel like I'm an intelligent guy. I got a degree in chemistry. I'm a best-selling published author. You know, and I'm a you know a 30-year-old guy, and I'm like, I feel really lonely, and I felt stupid saying that because I have like 100 friends, and then I just had to say, look, I feel lonely. And she's like, oh my goodness, I didn't know you felt like this. And I was like, yeah, yeah. So she made a list. She's like, why don't you ask Mike, my best friend, my cousin's my best friend. She was like, why don't you phone Mike and see if he can hang out with you like one day a week. And I was like, okay, cool, which I still do right now to the second. I'm actually seeing him tomorrow evening. And that was cool. And just to recap, guys, what I used to do before I moved out of my parents' house, every Sunday evening, I'd hang out with a friend of mine, Dave, who's also on the spectrum, and we'd watch movies. We'd have like a movie club, and because we're both movie geeks, so we'd just like geek out over different types of movies. We'd watch way into the middle of the night because he worked nights, I didn't work, so we could watch movies until quite late at night, and then it was a really cool experience, and that was awesome. But since moving in here with Nomi, obviously, we you don't want to be like sitting upstairs on me and my friend David down here in the office watching movies till late at night. So it was a different experience. So I think having such a drastic change, not being in the house of loads of people. My sister only lived across the road from me when I lived at home, and then all of a sudden being in a house on my own, didn't see my friends in the evenings. That was a different issue. So the first thing I needed to do is the first step was say, okay, look, I've got an issue. I feel lonely, and actually address that issue. When you address that issue, it knocks the loneliness from taking over your brain. To stop it kind of winning, if you like. So you go, okay, stop the loneliness. Let's go and do something about it. So I told Nomi. Nomi was like, okay, this is what you need to do. Go and speak to Mike. See if he can hang out with you at least once a week to make sure you do that. Have that time with that person who you can talk to. That isn't just like me or the dog. I was like, okay. And then the other thing was that scheduling in time to relax. So one of the things I had an issue with was that so everybody with Asperger's syndrome or autism, okay, you'll know that you get obsessed with something. So I'm obsessed with YouTube. I love it. I love making videos. I love like marketing videos. I love creating video stuff. I just love it. I love creating content for the internet, right? So I wanted to I just focused on it, and I'd work like 7 o'clock in the morning, get up, and I'd just focus on YouTube. And then I'd go to bed, and I'd still be thinking about YouTube without kind of taking any breaks. And this not even a break to eat, you see. So we had to schedule in eating healthy, good foods to keep my morale and my mind kind of healthy and focused. And then taking relaxation time out, like making sure I had time to just relax, like watch Netflix or freaking like, I don't know, like whatever it was, going on the skateboard, sitting outside in the sun, talking to someone, going to see my parents, that kind of stuff. All those things definitely helped. Okay, I'm going to try and read some comments out here, guys. Sorry I haven't taken much comments. I think when you are dealing with masking, you need to slowly let people see bits and pieces of what you really are. Definitely. I feel like no one likes me. They just tolerate me. Ash, that's a horrible thing to feel. I hope you feel better soon about that. Can a relationship work if a partner doesn't have Asperger's? Well, absolutely, of course. My autistic life vlog, very true. I grew up going to parties, but I still felt like nobody likes me. Yeah, absolutely. So that's the thing. Like you could, because it's a self-experience, you can still experience feeling lonely in a crowded room. Aspie, I have a link to a YouTube series about loneliness. Can I post it? I think you should be able to. If you post it in here, I should be able to okay it. Maybe the bot will stop it. We can always try. I find the biggest cause of loneliness is my inability to express my feelings to a neurotypical partner. Any tips on the therapy suggestions? I would say, Dave, maybe check out an occupational therapist to see how you can talk to your partner. Being, if you're on the spectrum and they're not, a definite communication issue. Texting is definitely an excellent one, or emailing. That's always a good cue. Hey everyone, I'm so happy to get in this live stream. I love your videos. Hey Heather, nice to have you here. Awesome. Do you notice that an Aspie, that aside from loneliness, you are also empathic, where you pick up others' feelings and emotions, attitudes, you attract narcissistic people in your life? No, I don't know. I don't know if I can answer that. Also, how do I actually show my friends who don't think I have autism that I do have autism? That was a good question. People are always asking me if I can. Hey, slow bro dragon, it worked. A lot of people ask me. Oh no, maybe it didn't. Okay, it's not gonna work. Okay, I've got a robot on here that stops kind of malicious links or anything, and it's blocked it. So don't post any links in case you get blocked. Slow mode is peeing you off. Let me take it off. The chat shouldn't be on slow mode, guys. I've taken it off. Oh no, okay. Right. Okay, slow mode is off. You guys can chat away. Okay, cool. So loneliness. Where are you guys now? Loneliness. Find my paranoia hurts my social life immediately. Oh yeah, will do. Often I get oversensitive with things. Slow mode is done for Dan to be able to read the chat. Yeah, I've taken it off just so you guys can just chill for a second. Even if you feel like a loner, is it hard to be with people? Yeah, I guess so. There's nothing wrong with just telling people. Yeah, I'm free. Hey, thanks. Sorry about that, slow bro dragon. Please smile, Dan. It seems good, as I can also smile because I'm also autistic. That's awesome. About damn time. Where are we? I'm an Aspie girl, and if I find women are just impossible to understand. I don't think it's just an Aspie thing. Apparently, women are difficult to understand for males anyway. Do you ever just lay down and cry because you feel lonely? I have done. The vegan Mona, I have done. Oh, vegan Mona, check it out. I got a video coming out, which has got it's in my vlog for Friday, and it's by this company called the Vegan Crowd, which is like a vegan snack box. It's amazing. They just reached out to me and said, hey, can I give you a snack box? I said, yeah, okay, cool. So I just talk about it in a video, which is be out on Friday. So if you want to see what I got in that, the vlog is out on Friday, so definitely check that out. Mary Hoover, yes. I don't understand other women too. Have you ever done any videos on paranoia? No, I haven't actually. Yes, everyone, join Discord, make a ton of friends. Discord is awesome. If you guys want to come and check out Discord, that'll be awesome. Okay, guys, so let's just take a break from talking about loneliness for just a second to tell you guys that what didn't make me feel lonely, but did make me feel amazing, was that in a vlog I did about, I don't know, a week ago, I uploaded a vlog talking about my bad experience with Instagram, and how Instagram kind of like basically went on to my Instagram basically went on and deleted my account, and when they let me back into my account, they deleted like all my photos, and I had to like re-upload them and stuff, and I couldn't reach out to them, and it stressed me out and it caused a meltdown. It was all a huge kind of crazy thing. Anyway, you guys are amazing. You all reached out and followed me on Twitter. No, you also did follow me on Twitter, but you also reached out and followed me on Instagram and made a huge impression. Like it touched my heart. You guys all followed me and started liking my pictures and stuff, and just give me loads of confidence, because you guys are amazing. So anybody wants to kind of reach out and follow me on Instagram right now, we'll do a follow frenzy. If you follow me right now, and anybody watching on the replay, because I'll be checking for 24 hours, follow me right now, and then I'll follow you right back. Ashley, thank you so much for creating Twitter just for me. God, you guys are amazing. So yeah, if you guys have Twitter or Instagram, it's at the Aspie World. You can go and follow me right now, and I will follow you right back. I love doing that live because it's cool. I get to see people coming onto my feed, and actually I love it. So yeah, this is me on. Oh, that's not me. Where are we? Okay, this is me on Twitter. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it's at the Aspie World. You can get me on Twitter, and if you want to get me on Instagram, and I'll follow you right back, I am at the Aspie World on Instagram as well, and I'll follow anybody who goes on there right now and follows me. Yay, got some of you guys follow me already. Followed you all back. Look at that. Following. Awesome. Love it. You guys are amazing. I love the fact that we get this time to spend together, and we get to build a community together, and I love building community, and I've got no hesitation of following anybody back on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, because look, I love to see your content as well, because we're a community at the end of the day. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's awesome. Insta but not Twitter. Yay, follow me back. Yay, awesome. Love following you guys back. Get on it. If you want me to follow you, go on it right now. Quick, get on it. Quick. Get on Instagram, get on Twitter. Give me a follow. Also, guys, I don't know if you already know, but while we're talking about social media, I upload like videos 3 or 4 times a day on Facebook. So if you guys want to actually see like daily videos from me on Facebook. They're a bit different. They're like the older ones. Go to facebook.com/the Aspie World and definitely give me some love. I'm actually building that up right now to be like another platform I'm going to be uploading videos. So definitely check it out. Facebook.com/the Aspie World. Go and give me a follow and on Facebook. That'd be super awesome. God, you guys are dope. Awesome, love it. Seeing all the love coming in on Instagram. So basically, guys, I upload pictures daily on Instagram. One of my New Year's resolution was to make myself good at photography. So leave me some love on some of the images you see on there. If you see my grid, there's a bunch of like pictures. I'm trying to like be all artsy and stuff like that, and just like, I don't know, just trying to get good at photos, because you gotta like up your game when you want to be good at stuff. So these are some of my photos that you guys can see here. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just trying my best, and I'm using my iPhone to try and make these photos cool. This is my favorite one so far. I think this one and this one are my favorite so far. Just cool stuff. I tried that once and it called names. Sorry, I think I follow you on Instagram. Sabrina, if you find it hard to tell your family how you're feeling, a mood chat can work. Always your family to check how you're feeling. Yeah, mood chats are amazing. So that was one of the things. Am I Welsh? Jess A. Yes, of course I am. I'm from North Wales. I'm Welsh through and through. Born in North Wales, and I live in North Wales. Somebody said, yes, I uploaded a picture of me with long hair, because my hair's super long, guys. Who wants to see my hair long? If you guys want to see my hair long, everyone go to the video and give it a thumbs up. Don't just put an emoji in the chat. Actually go to the video and give it a thumbs up, and I'll show you how long my hair is right now. No, why did you have to point that out? It's all I can focus on. The audio is delayed. Oh, I know. So sorry. I think it happened with the glitch. The audio delay glitch happened because it buffered. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help myself. You're very artistic. It's nice to see the side of you. Go on with photography. It's great. Thank you. It was actually diagnosed. My parents didn't even know. So, are you planning on talking about Puppetgate at all? Just wondering if you have an opinion. Look, I don't know about it. I don't know about the Puppetgate stuff. Yeah, I've seen it kind of like surface. But yeah, here you go, guys. Here's what my hair looks like currently, so you guys can see what my current hair. I went swimming and I just put my hair up in a hat, so that's why it looks a bit kind of crazy. So this is how long my actual hair is, dudes. Like, this is crazy. This is like, it's super long now. I was in the store. I was in the store with like sunglasses on, and these people were like, thought I was some kind of movie star celebrity guy because my hair's like super long. I mean, look at all this hair. Look at all this hair. Look, if I turn to the side, you can see how long it is. Look at this. Anyway, super long. So yeah, why don't you go to the barber? I don't know. I just want to. I don't know. Please stop being that cute. Yes, show the hair. Long hair. What's going on with the guy's rabbit? What the hell? You look like a prophet with his hair. No, just. I'm just not sure I'm autistic. I love your videos, sir. So inspiring. Thank you, Joe. It's awesome. I'd like to hear your opinion, Dan, about the loneliness and masking. Okay, coming up right now. Oh, Dave Grohl. Love it. Beautiful hair. Thanks. It can grow much longer than that. No, barber, for you. Your hair looks good long. Thanks. So yeah. So masking. So the whole idea, like the whole thing about like loneliness is that if we don't take care of it, if we don't start to address the issues, if we are feeling lonely, then we're gonna have long-term issues with it. So one of the main issues that somebody was asking then about masking. So masking is something that is very prominent in females on the spectrum. It's where they kind of try their best to force themselves around social situations to feel kind of like normal, so they fit in. And the idea is that they thank you for all the love, guys, about the oh, Snape. Yes, Mr. Potter. I could see, that's the thing. I should do oh, Mr. Potter. Yeah, I do actually look like him with my hair like this, and I can do the voice, right? So yeah, so females who are on the spectrum do tend to do masking. And again, it's kind of like masking in a way to kind of overcome the fact that they have to be in social situations to become more social, and by doing that it forces them into it takes all that emotional energy. So when they do take all that emotional energy to do it, there's no wonder they feel lonely afterwards, because the whole time they are just like trying their best to do this masking. It's a huge issue, because again, forcing themselves to be around people and be social isn't making them not lonely, if that makes sense. It's just masking the fact that they feel a certain way. 10 out of 10, great Snape impression. Oh, I miss him so much, Alan Rickman. Yeah, I know, he's dead, isn't he? Horrible. That's horrible, isn't it? You're looking so smart, brother. Thanks. Fit in. Cute Snape. Killing it. Masking it. How do I get our daughter to talk about her emotions? She can't explain it to me. I would say ask her to give you a list of emojis on your iPhone, or use an iPad or something like that, because I think communicating audibly through the way that we use vocabulary is just like one way of communicating, and I think it's less than 30% of the time we do that. So I would either say draw a picture, I don't know, dance it, make a story out of it, use emojis. There's so many different ways. Definitely. Snape was the hero. He was, actually. Try not to do masking as much. You are helping me understand my son's world a lot more. Hey, that's awesome. Happy to help. You're funny. Or draw. So yeah, I just I love inspiring people. Okay, so is anybody here from the UK? Give me a hands up if you guys live near Birmingham or Manchester. Let me know, because this year in June I'm actually talking in Birmingham and Manchester about autism, and you guys can all come down for the autism show. On the Saturday the 22nd of June I'm in Birmingham, and Saturday the 29th of June I'm in Manchester. I am going to be talking at the Autism Show. So the Autism Show is it's like a traveling show put on by the Autism Show, which is a company, and we do they do talks and different types of things, like an expo hall as well. So if you guys are in Birmingham or Manchester, definitely check that out. One thing I am going to do, guys, is I am going to do a talking tour all over the UK when I hit 100,000 subscribers, and I'm also going to be taking that to the USA as well. But first we're doing the UK. So I have a question. Manchester will be there. Awesome. So if you guys want to come and hang out with me, because this is one of the things, when I did the talks in the Autism Show in Birmingham, Manchester last time, we had these like huge lines of people wanting to hang out with me. So what we're going to do is there's a designated area for you guys to come and hang out. I'll put a video out, okay? But if you guys make sure to sign up to my mailing list, all the details of me, being in there, being at the autism shows, and where you can talk to me will be there. But I want to meet every single one of you guys who want to come down to the show. That's like a number one for me, is I want to do this like a talking tour, so we can have meetups, so we can have a meet and greet. So I can do a show like talking and doing all kind of fun stuff, which I do when I do my talks, and then we have like this meet and greet where we can just all hang out like one by one, take selfies, do all this stuff. That's something that needs to happen, and the way to do that is to get you guys on my mailing list, because if you're not on my mailing list, you're not going to know what's going on. So this is very, very important. This is my mailing list. Okay, so sign up to my mailing list and you'll know exactly how to get tickets and everything. So that's my mailing list, the Autism Show. If you Google. So this is the company I'm doing the talks for. I'm going to send you guys the link for their website. This is how you get tickets. Again, I'm in Manchester and Birmingham. I won't be at the London one. I have been invited to the London one, but I won't be there because I can't get there on the days they want. So I'll be in Manchester and Birmingham. Yes, I will be in Manchester and Birmingham for those talks. So you guys can definitely check me out there. Sit down and talk with me. My manager's literally sit down and talk to me in the store about body language. Our body language is freaking horrendous. We need like a whole training episode on just body language. Okay, cool. So, yeah, guys, I really want to do a talking tour around the UK, but one of the things that really kind of makes me want to do it more is so I get to meet you guys. So, what I need though, if you guys live near autism clubs, like autism parenting groups, no matter if it's USA or UK. So we're just looking at USA and UK at the moment. Um, if you guys have autism parenting groups that you go to regularly or clubs, autism clubs, let me know. Email me, which is info at the Aspie. No, actually, it's the Aspie World at gmail.com. If you email me, we can arrange a talk, because basically what I want to do is that I want to go and talk to the people in those clubs. So if you guys live in a town or a city that has an autism group where, like, parents and autistic individuals go there for wherever, we can team up and I can come and do a talk there. So email me if you know of a club, or email me if you know enough people and you'd help me want to promote and put on a show, where we could do a meet and greet and a talk about autism and how it can be awesome and do all those kind of fun stuff. So let me know, guys. Send me an email. I would love to hear from you guys. I think the reason loneliness is such a big part of masking for me is that it's super tiring. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, so, like, loneliness is not only it's making you feel like lonely, it's also a strain on your mental capacity and your ability to kind of deal with stuff day to day, which is horrible. But it's a factor of life. But there is ways to overcome it, and overcoming it means that you're kicking butt and you're being awesome. So yeah, let's do it. Why not Canada? I'd love to do some talks in Canada. It's such a vast place. If you know of any Canadian organizations who put on talks and stuff, let me know. I'm in a small town in the States, Texas. You say autism support is sparse here. I wish I lived in the UK. I visited it once. Oh yeah, it can be difficult. I know that some in Houston. Masking is probably put so glad. So yeah, guys, if you wanna keep up to date, again, I'll put the link in here. If you guys want to keep up to date with me and buy tickets for the shows that I'll be putting on, sign up to my mailing list. I can't stress it enough. It would be amazing if you could sign up to my mailing list, because by signing up, you'll get every single email about the shows that I want to do. I think families don't believe are just not educated, that they seem to not want to be, which really sucks. Yeah. Calgary, Alberta has an AAFS and the Ability Hub. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but if you can hook me up with them, that would be super awesome. You got my email address. Autism Ontario for Canada. Oh man. Ontario's autism program is getting right, kicking the knackers right now. I mentioned it in my new show last week. I mentioned it in the new show this week. It's something that's definitely a hot topic right now. Yeah, it's just that's a crazy one. I feel lonely. I feel so lonely. Look, feeling lonely is what we're talking about right now, and I think that it's something that everybody needs to kind of go, okay, if I'm feeling lonely, the first thing I need to do is reach out and tell somebody. That's number one. Too bad the UK is leaving EU, wouldn't be able to come, or at least make it easy. But don't worry, the UK leaving the EU isn't going to affect movement, not for like 10 years. Dave Smith, not bringing international guests or not. Maybe I could reach out to them. What is the name of the company? So Autism Ontario for Canada. Is that what the company's called? I've been on for an hour now. Got to work in 2 hours. Oh, well, have fun at work. I'm lonely, but you don't want to be around people. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it's having people who are really close to you and you love that will make the difference. That will make the difference in depression and feeling lonely, because you reach out to people that you love and say, hey, do you want to hang out? And they say, yeah, okay, cool, let's do it. Also feels lonely when it comes to share your interests too. Yeah, definitely. So this is another thing. Go to places where people have similar interests to you, because you'll always get along with those people. In terms of, I was going to say something very interesting. Gosh darn it. How do people cope with a full-time job? I like my job, but the coworkers are really hard. I used to put headphones in and just listen to music and not talk to my coworkers. Dan, tell any good quality of autism. Dan, tell any good quality of autism. Not entirely sure what that sentence means. Also, guys, if you want to see thank you, do what you love, thank you. If you guys want to see like a Q&A, a live Q&A where you guys ask me questions just completely, that's all you do, rather than me tell you about a specific subject, let me know in the comments below. Even if you're watching on the replay, let me know in the comments below, because I'll set up a Q&A questions, so that'll be super, super awesome. Also, if you guys are following on Instagram, look out for those questions where I ask you guys questions, so it'll be in the next video I put up. I want to be with a lot of people, but have to be quiet. Yeah, that is a difficult one. You can always have noise cancelling headphones. I have tried to find a job to do what I have to do, getting worn out. I can't. Chat. Okay, sorry, the chat's crazy. I know I took it off slow mode. However, can't tell any good qualities in autism. Yes, work is just overwhelming for me. Work was crazy. The Q&A sounds awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm currently working on a mission for civil service, and I'm glad I did that just because the basic volunteer shows students interested in movies and stuff. Yes, live Q&A. I believe so. For Autism Ontario, the group I'm thinking of is Aspirations. I haven't had a chance to attend yet, but will do soon. Okay. Lots of people from Sweden, including yours truly. Oh, Sweden's a cool place. I'd love to go to Sweden. If you guys know of any autism clubs in Sweden, or you guys want to arrange something, then we could definitely talk. Google Aspirations Ottawa should bring it up. Okay, right, got it. Thanks, David. Thank you, or Dave, should I say? I got some she's all fine. Can't deal with directions. Directions are terrible. Guys, just gonna take another sip of my drink. Oh yeah, cool. Whew. Guys, again, if you guys want to see daily videos from me, you can always do that over on Facebook. So if you want to go check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/the Aspie World. Get on Facebook and yeah, just give me a follow and a like. There are daily videos on the Facebook. It's gonna be super, super dope, guys. Come to Oregon. I want to go to Oregon. I hope there are autism clubs for kids somewhere, because when winters in Netherlands. This is something I'm struggling with, and it can be a symptom of dyslexia. Now they think I need to get sick list for a whole life. Sorry guys, the chat's moving so fast. Come to Malaysia. Malaysia is super far away from me. Facebook always gets me in bad mood. Not my Facebook. My Facebook page is going to be amazing. My Facebook page, the Aspie World. God, yeah. Everyone having fun on there. Boom. Boom. Everyone having fun. Go to the facebook.com/the Aspie World. Check it out. I can't keep up with the chat. I know, it's crazy. You should try to be me and try and read all these. It's great that you have a community based around your life and experiences. I was creating content on YouTube since 2011, and I've had many channels. You've got a good thing going, man. Thank you so much. You can put daily on the chat. I'm not sure how, but you can. A delay. Oh yeah, we did. We've taken it off. I'm lonely every day. Oh man, 5 minutes. I'm from Canada. Do you like memes? I do. Memes are awesome. Hey Canada, how's it going? 5 minutes for what? 5 minutes for what? I don't understand why you said 5 minutes. Chat is so fast. It is. Okay, should I put slow mode back on? I don't know if I should. I feel like slow mode was peeing everybody off, but then again, maybe the chat going so fast is also peeing people off. Guys, if you're just here and you haven't already, go give me a follow on Instagram, because I am basically just following everybody back on Instagram right now like a follow frenzy. This is my Instagram, instagram.com/the Aspie World. If you've just joined us, go do it and I'll follow you back right now. Also the same on Twitter. If you want to go to twitter.com/the Aspie World, or just go on Twitter and type @the Aspie World, I will give you a follow back right now live here on the chat. And if you're watching on the replay, again for the next 24 hours, I will do the same. Actually, probably just forever, because like why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I follow you guys back? You guys are awesome. Okay, so 10 a.m. in 5 minutes. Come to Las Vegas. I may be in Los Angeles for VidCon again this year. Will the Manchester Autism Show be at Event City again? I believe so. If you check out the Autism Show's website, it should tell you the name and address of the show. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Event City, Manchester. So the Manchester one is in Event City, and the Birmingham one is in NEC Birmingham. So yeah, both of these shows are going to be awesome. And like I said, I'm talking at both of them, which is going to be just super dope. And I hope to see you guys all there, because it's going to be super awesome. Again, make sure you sign up to my mailing list, because if you don't sign up to my mailing list, you're not going to know when the tickets are on sale and blah 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 blah. Come to Florida. I am going to go to Florida. Dan, I really need this today. Thank you so much. I've got ready for class. I will hear from you soon. Thank you so much, KP. Awesome to have you here. If you feel anxious, try out the Peter Draws channel. His work is amazing and his voice is truly soothing. Oh, that's amazing. I'll definitely check that out. How do you help with the teens when he tells me he's lonely? Try and set him up with his friends to hang out. It was nice being here with you all. I wish I could stay longer, but I have to go now. When's the next live chat? Next live chat is a week today. Every single week at this time we do a live chat, so definitely check that out. Again, anybody following on Twitter and Instagram, I'll give you that cheeky follow back. No questions asked. Let's check that out. Making sure that I'm following all you guys on Instagram. Cool. Nice to have you all here. So good to have you all here. I love it. I love it. Instagram crazy. Instagram frenzy. Filming. It's 60 seconds. Sweden, please. Did you just say that you're coming to Florida? When? Yeah, I'm going to Florida. I'm not entirely sure when. I'm trying to plan a time to go there. I want to check out the autism friendly water park. Oh, Maya Larson. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for that 20 SEK. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you so much. That means the world to me that you donated. Like that's just crazy. Thank you so much. I love that. See, you guys are amazing. I have such a freaking awesome community. You guys are amazing. Check out Med Circle on YouTube for a series about loneliness. Okay, cool. Thanks for the info. Yeah, so I want to go to Florida to hang out with Fathering Autism, because we're good buddies. And I also want to go check out the Autism theme park, and I want to just take Nomi and my baby, just because like it'd be fun. So family trip to Florida. If you'd like to talk to my Snapchat is on my profile. Yeah, I also have Snapchat, guys. So if you guys do have Snapchat, I'm on Snapchat. I post daily on Snapchat as well. I post daily on everything, really. So where are we? This is me on Snapchat, guys. So if you do want to check me out, the Aspie World on Snapchat. Boo, yeah! Look at that, awesome. See, I'm awesome. I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm with it. Yeah, man, totally awesome. Always awesome. Right then. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, cool. So where are we? Anna moving soon too. Come across us rude. I come across as rude too. Yeah, I get people say I'm rude all the time. Don't worry about it. I love having autism. I've been lonely since I lost my mum and dad and cat. Oh, TJ, that's hard, man. I'm sorry. The baby is awesome. He's having a bath right now. I can hear him because he's next door having a bath. I'm going to go join him in a few minutes. I'm on Facebook if anyone wants to chat. Rachel, have you joined the Facebook group for the Aspie World? If you just go to facebook.com/the Aspie World, if you check out the Aspie World's Facebook page, there's a groups tab at the side, and if you click on the groups tab, you'll see that there's actually a group called the Aspie World Superheroes, which is you guys, obviously, because you guys are superheroes. And yeah, it's going to be super, super dope. So remember, check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/the Aspie World, because that'll be super, super awesome. Guys, I've lost the chat. Where's the chat gone? The chat's going too fast. How do I get my parents to watch one of your videos? I would just send them a video saying, oh my god, check out this cat. Just like use like a Bitly or something to change the link address, and then be like, oh my god, check out this video of this cat, and then they click on it and there's a video of me. Do you know if Aspies with 5+ children? Do you know any Aspies with 5+ children? Not sure. Yeah, I'm a superhero. You guys are all superheroes. If you guys support this channel, you guys are superheroes. And check out the superhero merch, man. It's gonna be dropping very, very soon. Aspie World superhero merch, because you guys are superheroes. Yeah, I wanted to do more vlogs, guys, because I like doing info videos like every Thursday, and I love doing these like live videos. And I also have the Saturday news show, but I really want to just do vlogs. Like I feel like there's so much to offer, because like I watch Fathering Autism vlogs and I watch like Kevin Chapman's vlogs. So maybe I should introduce more vlogs into the channel. So let me know if you guys would like to see like my day to day in like vlog format, because I think that would be valuable to everybody. If you, I don't know, just let me know. It'd be super awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take some more questions. Well, I need to find my tribe. I had a problem coming off as rude as well. Yeah, I think we all do, man. I think everybody thinks that people with autism are like rude or forward, or I don't know. I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is. I think people just don't understand that we are we're individual, and we speak our minds at the end of the day. It's not down to somebody to judge who we are. It's being you, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What's your favorite Pokemon? Snorlax every single day. Vlogs, yes, to daily vlogs. Yeah, I have a. What about comorbids? Are you socially awkward? Yeah, 100%. My mum finally got me some Bose cancelling headphones that they really help. They do. The Bose cancelling headphones are amazing. I was on an airplane flying to Los Angeles and they blocked out all the noise of the plane. I was so happy. Oh, happy. Cool, guys. Thank you so much for following me on Instagram and Twitter as well, guys. It means a lot to me. So if you guys do want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and get a follow back, do so right now, so I can get on there, follow you guys back, and get some awesome friends. Where are we? Also, I have to say, an employee in aviation industry in the airline is horrible with working with employees. Oh, damn, that's no good. Is the Discord free? Yeah, of course it is, man. Go check out the Discord. It's free. Discord link is in the description below as well. Anyone wants to join the Discord. I've lost everybody. Dang it. Yeah. So anyway, guys, look, if you guys want to see daily vlogs, or if you want to see more vlogs from me, let me know. Share the love with me. Tweet me, Instagram me, like leave a comment saying, "Damn, we want to see vlogs." If you really want to see some vlogs, because that would just be super awesome. Link. I don't get lonely. I don't know how to go about making friends. I'm gonna do a video on how to make friends, because I feel like that is something that like everybody needs. So. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you my making friends formula. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that this Thursday because I feel like everybody needs that. So, acting timid, Kirby, what? Guys, you've lost me again. Who's your main Super Smash Bros? Dan, I'd love to see you under the skin podcast that Russell Brand has. I'd love to see you on Unskin Project. How can we make that happen? If you want to see me on Russell Brand's podcast, everybody tweet Russell Brand and tag me. The woman that I had ghostwrite my book was on Russell Brand's podcast, actually. So you guys should just reach out to Russell and say, dude, like, get the Aspie World on your podcast, tweet him, send him an email, like, bombard him. Do it. According to my bookkeeping, every good job for Aspies. I used to work in data processing for large clients for McKesson Healthcare, and that was really good. I worked with numbers every day. It's amazing. Making online friends is easier. Yeah, that is kind of true. My main is cloud. Alex, done that. It was a great job. Which mic do you have here? I'm using the Blue Yeti mic, the Blue Yeti condenser mic. That's what I'm using right now. I'm in Arkansas in the USA. Arkansas. It just seems like I have social outlet because I'm mainly stuck at 24/7. Yeah. That's what happens to me. That's how I got that at the beginning of the video. That's how I was talking about, like how having being in the house all the time, all day, like 8 hours a day with nobody else here, like driving me crazy, and that caused me to be lonely. And the only way to get out of that was to seek help, like make a plan. Like, I'll go here on this day, I'll get out that day, take chill days, eat good food, exercise, and it rocked me out of this like loneliness, because doing those things kept me motivated to want to go and hang out with my friends and enjoy that time I had with them. My main Smash character is Kirby. Oh, I get it. I don't play as Super Smash Bros. Because I don't have a games console that can accommodate that. The last game I played was probably Pokemon Red for the Game Boy, because Pokemon is like the best game in the entire universe, and I'll fight anybody who says anything different. Okay, so where are we now? Yeah. Okay, guys. So, any last questions, guys? We're gonna wrap it up very, very soon. I just want to say thank you to every single person who is here and is watching, and thank you for following me on Instagram and Twitter, and hope you'll be enjoying my content very, very soon. But yeah, we want to. Yeah, I just want to do so much more with the Aspie world. Like I said, we're going to be taking tours, taking it on the road. It's going to be super, super awesome. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it if you guys are ready for it. So make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and also sign up to my mailing list so you get news of all the events and the meetups that we're going to be having. So if you guys want to come and meet me in a talk or meet me live in person, make sure you have me on. You have my mailing list, you signed up, you put your email address in, and you're there. So this is how to do it. That link I just posted then, bit.ly/autism_updates is the only way you'll be able to know straight off the bat where my shows are going to be, so you guys can come and meet me and hang out and stuff like that. It's going to be super, super awesome. Yeah, it's going to be bad ass. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I will see you guys in the next cast, which is a week today. And until that time, guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.